Chairman Rubio, Ranking Member Menendez, members of the subcommittee, thank you for convening this hearing to discuss Colombia. Colombia is a strategic U.S. partner at a critical time who works with us to advance U.S. national security and economic prosperity interests in the hemisphere and around the world. We are working with the Colombian government on its efforts to implement its peace accord with the FARC. Colombia is one of our most willing and capable partners in the region. A Colombia at peace will strengthen its ability to support mutual priorities, including promoting a stable and democratic region and countering narcotics trafficking, transnational crime, terrorism, and illegal migration. As conditions deteriorate in Venezuela, further instability has the potential for tremendous negative impact on its neighbors and the region. The situation in Venezuela carries special risks for Colombia. Every day, thousands of Venezuelans cross the border and return home after purchasing basic goods in Colombia. Colombia has joined the United States and the OAS member states in issuing statements offering to assist the people of Venezuela in addressing their political, economic, and humanitarian crises. We will continue to work with Colombia and other regional partners to promote a peaceful, democratic resolution to Venezuela's challenges. As you all know, the Colombian government finalized a peace accord with the FARC in November 2016. Colombia has made some important progress implementing the accord. Nearly 7,000 FARC rebels peacefully relocated to 26 UN-monitored disarmament zones. UN officials confirmed the rebels completed the surrenders of the fighters' individual weapons June 27, a significant step in the parties' ongoing efforts to implement the accord. The parties agreed to decommission more than 900 weapons caches outside the zones by September 1. The Colombian government passed key peace accord implementing legislation, including an amnesty law, a law on political participation, and laws to set up the special jurisdiction for peace. The SJP is designed to hold accountable those most responsible for war crimes, crimes against humanity, and gross human rights violations. Colombia is investing heavily in its own future and will cover 90% of the peace accord implementation costs. Our critical contribution will provide U.S. expertise to enhance the implementation efforts. Our program in Colombia focuses assistance on security, the expansion of state institutions and presence in former rebel areas, on economic development, humanitarian demining, and justice services and other support for victims. We also continue to provide bilateral assistance to support Colombia's efforts to dismantle illegal armed groups which have been responsible for violence against civil society activists. We are coordinating with the Colombian government to see how our support can be most helpful. Our programs will also expand humanitarian demining operations across the country, supporting the U.S.-Norway-led Global Demining Initiative for Colombia to facilitate rural economic development, land restitution, and victims' reparations. We are also making progress in promoting human rights in Colombia, though there are significant challenges. We are deeply concerned by reports of increased killings and threats against human rights defenders and social activists. It is essential to quickly and thoroughly investigate and prosecute those responsible for these crimes. We welcome Colombia's recent advances to prioritize investigations of killings and threats against human rights defenders and civil society activists. Concrete results, including the convictions, are critical to prevent future violence. The support of the U.S. Congress has been instrumental to everything the United States has achieved with Colombia, and your support will be needed now more than ever as Colombia attempts to find a real and lasting peace. Chairman Rubio, Ranking Member Menendez, members of the subcommittee, thank you for the opportunity to meet with you today and for your continuing commitment to helping advance U.S. national security and economic prosperity in Colombia and across this entire hemisphere. I look forward to your questions.